Expanding school choice has been a key focus for lawmakers this session. 3 pieces of legislation are making their way through the State House. Each lays out its own version of what school choice looks like.
News 19's Becky Budge joins us live outside the State House to break down what's going on there. Becky, good evening.
Good evening, Darcy and JR. One proposal would use public money for private school tuition. Another would create scholarships using private money. And a third would create open enrollment across the state. South Carolina lawmakers are continuing to push for legislation to give parents additional options when it comes to their children's K-12 education.
And sort of the premise here is the parents are going to exercise choice. They're going to be in a position to decide what's best for their child. Senator
Tom Davis explains his academic choice in education, also known as ACE bill. The legislation would provide scholarships ranging from $1,400 to $10,000 per student. It would be funded by donations from large corporations who would benefit from a one-to-one tax write-off, costing the state $55 million annually. A separate bill passed in the Senate last month would provide $6,000 scholarships to low and middle income students for private school tuition. Up to 15,000 students would be eligible, costing the state up to $90 million annually. The South Carolina Educators Association opposes both proposals. Sherry East is its president.
We have children that are below reading level and math levels where they need to be, but yet we seem to continue to spend our time talking about how to get our tax dollars into private institutions.
This week, a House education panel took up a completely different proposal that would allow students to attend any public school in the state, regardless of where they live. House Education Committee Chairman Representative Shannon Erickson is the lead sponsor.
It's another tool in the toolbox for our parents to have choices, and children should be able to learn in the area that best suits their needs.
Unlike voucher programs, open enrollment has broader support across teachers groups, including the SCEA.
If a school is in closer proximity to a child's house, then we should probably explore what that looks like as long as the funding mechanism follows the child into that district.
When a student leaves their district, federal and state dollars would follow them to their new one, but local dollars would not. Some, like Representative Terry Alexander, have concerns over the impact that would have on rural schools.
Those who have the choice can make that, but those who are not and cannot make that choice transfer what becomes of those schools and those kids in the schools.
The House could debate the Senate's Education Savings Account bill as early as next month. Last year, that legislation died because the two chambers could not come to a compromise over testing requirements. JR?
Becky, thank you. Lawmakers also advancing legislation offering education majors up to $7,500 in scholarships if they promise to stay and teach in the state's public schools.